How are you?
Great.
Very good, yeah, very good.
Good to hear. We're here because you won an EBBA award, the European Border Breakers Award. So, first easy question, what was your response when you heard that you won the award?
We were delighted. We didn't expect this at all. So this is a huge honour for us to be here, and we're in good company, and we're very privileged.
Did you know about Eurosonic, the festival?
Yeah, we've heard about Eurosonic before. So
I think we applied to play
we applied
a few
years
ago. And they didn't let us.
they didn't.
Do you remember the response you got?
No, I don't think we ever got a response.
Yeah.
But so it was on your radar. It was
Oh,
something.
It
totally,
was,
yeah.
yeah. It definitely was.
And then, well, now you've won an EBBA award.
Yeah.
It's an award for people who do well outside of their own borders, but I want to focus on Ireland first because, well, your album was the best-selling debut album by an Irish artist in Ireland. So what does that tell you?
It's kind of crazy, I suppose. When we released the album in January, we didn't realise how big it was going to get. We were #1 for almost a month, and we've been in the top 10 in Ireland ever since then. So yeah, it's a great kind of acknowledgement of all the hard work we've put in to achieve that in our home country.
And at the outset, was the focus Ireland, or was there already your gaze towards Europe and America?
I suppose we kind of always imagined that we'd go further afield, like around Europe and America. Like Germany and Holland have been really, really good to us since the album came out, and we get to tour there now for a couple of weeks every year. So yeah, it was always on our agenda to get outside of Ireland.
So why do you think that your music has done well outside of Ireland?
I don't know.
People have latched
There
on to
must be.
speeding cars
Yeah.
mostly. That's kind of what has put us on the map anywhere outside of Ireland.
Yeah.
I don't know, we've got this really dramatic video that we filmed at home. I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah, you never know what's going to click with people, you know.
Yeah.
I think that Hey thing just came out of nowhere, and
Yeah.
it just seems to be the thing that people just latch onto.
Was it something you expected? Because you said your minds were already on Europe, but was it something you expected to happen so quickly?
No, I don't think so, because at home it took us like 4 or 5 years to kind of get to where we are now. So we kind of imagined it might take maybe 2 or 3 years to do the same elsewhere. But it all happened in
over the course of 1 year.
yeah. So it just kind of escalated really quickly, and we were doing promo all over the world, and it's just all got a little crazy.
And you've toured quite a bit in past years. So what have you noticed about the different countries you visit? Is there a big difference between them?
There is, yeah. I suppose,
The equipment in Germany is always really
Expensive.
yeah. When you go
And
into,
efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go into a venue, like everything works and everything. Sometimes we spend like an hour figuring out what doesn't work and trying to fix it or replace it.
Yeah.
I found that a lot of the venues in Europe are really accommodating, because they're so used to having big touring bands just drive through, whereas in Ireland, I suppose it's a lot smaller and it's harder to get to, so most bands just go to Dublin. Whereas around Europe, most towns and cities have decent venues, and on our tour bus, we'd rock up in the morning in a lot of venues and they'd have breakfast ready for us, and like eggs, and it's just a whole new experience for us touring around Europe than it had been at home and in the UK.
And in terms of the fans then, because Ireland has embraced you, so what did you notice about the fans when traveling around?
So the German fans love to clap in time.
They're perfect.
They're perfect, like better than us. They're on the beats. The Dutch always sing everything in tune. It's pitch perfect.
The French are mad.
French just goes crazy.
Yeah, I remember we were singing, the fans were singing back "Catch Me If You Can," and you could hear the front row were completely out of tune. It was oh my god. But it was great.
But they were giving it that.
They were going for it, and that's what it's all about.
And do you think it's important that there is a festival like Eurosonic that kind of puts the focus on all these different acts in Europe?
I think it's great to kind of give new artists a chance to make it to the next step.
And I suppose it's a great platform as well. Say, if you're like looking to get into the festival scene around Europe, there's so many amazing festivals, and a lot of the promoters and bookers are here trying to find new bands and new talent. So it's a good kind of stepping stone to get out there in Europe.
So for you guys now then, aside from accepting this award and playing, is this also a business thing? Are you looking here to make some connections and then?
I suppose, yeah. We'd like to do more festivals around Europe this summer. So we'll see what happens. I don't know.
Hopefully they come to our gig
Yeah.
and it goes well. And then, that's kind of how it's gone so far.
Yeah, it's just about us having the opportunity to spread the word about Walking on Cars and, you know, let people make their own choice. Then, you know.
Finally then, because the album has been out for a little bit, and the last time I spoke to you, I think we spoke about that the standards of the music were getting higher for you. So are you writing new material now, and what is it like?
We've written a bit, but we've a lot to do. So album 2 hopefully is going to be out within the year. So we're going to spend a week here, and then we're going to go home and start writing. And then we have a European tour for like 3 weeks, and then after that it's kind of stay at home and lock ourselves away for a couple of weeks or months if we can. And
we have so many ideas from the past year, but we literally just haven't had time to sit down and flesh anything out because we've been on tour. So we're just so excited about finding a spot. We need a new rehearsal space, fresh kind of vibes, and just getting stuck into writing.
In that sense, do you need this time off, so to say, because you've been touring so much?
Yeah.
Is it a welcome thing now?
Oh,
Definitely, yeah.
Anytime we get at home is like gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although for the past while at home, I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself without having that focus because we were on holidays over Christmas. So in a way, I'm kind of looking forward to going on the road again. But I think once we start writing and start demoing, we'll be taken up with that, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
thanks a lot, man. Thanks a million.